Hi everyone, this is Angela here, checking in with you for Monday meditation. Um, Getting started a little bit late this morning for anybody who has been waiting to join live. Um, just a fair warning for everyone, I'm actually in a hospital waiting room right now. So you might hear some unexpected noises that I don't really have any control over. Just some traffic, big carts being wheeled by, people, phones, whatever. Um, but just a lesson in the fact that meditation can be done anywhere, at any time. Just get in your little zone, sitting in a little dark corner. It's a little bit isolated from the main pathway, but just sitting on one of the couches and ready to get started. So, as I said, I hope there's not too many disturbances for you um, as you listen to this broadcast. Um, but, anything that does distract you, just come back in, focus on breath or whatever it is. Um, so, as always, make sure that you're in a comfortable seat. Whatever that is, if you're sitting on a pillow on the floor, um, sitting at your desk chair, or sitting on a couch in a hospital waiting room. Um, Even lying in bed, just don't fall asleep. Um, Whatever works for you. Just find your spot. Ideally, be able to close the door, isolate yourself a little bit. But if not, that's totally okay. So, finding your seats. Let's do a moment of stretching. If you've just gotten out of bed or if you've been sitting at a desk all day. Just kind of opening things up helps us to breathe better. So, just starting with the neck, turn the chin up. Keep the teeth closed together so you don't crunch back on the neck. You want to stretch out the front of the neck, reaching up with the chin. And then tuck the chin down to the chest, stretching out the back of the neck. Keep the chin down on the chest and turn it over towards your right shoulder, drawing a line on your chest with your chin. Come back down to center and turn it over to the left. Down to center. And then lift up to neutral. Reach your hands up high. Clasping the fingers together, turn the palms up. Really ground down through your sits bones. Lift through the crown of your head. Release your shoulder blades down. Reach up through the palms, drawing them back, lifting the heart slightly. And then tuck the chin down, curl your spine, and lower your hands all the way down. Curling everything in. Big exhale, cleaning out the lungs. And then inhale, reach up. And do that a couple more times, moving with your breath, exhaling down. And inhale, lift. And again. And then release your fingertips. Grab your left wrist with your right hand. Reach your left hand over to the right, stretching out the left side. See if you can draw that left shoulder back so you're turning your heart up towards the ceiling and really reach through the left fingertips. And then inhale, lift up. Relaxing shoulders down again and then switch it out. Grab your right wrist with your left hand. Reach the right hand over. Turn your gaze up, draw your right shoulder back, turn the heart up. Breathing here. Grounding the right hip down. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, release the hands down. Roll the shoulders out. Loosen things up. And then again, grounding down through the sits bones. If you're sitting in a chair, try to get your feet flat on the floor. Legs extend straight out from the hips, so not necessarily right together. A little bit of space there. Try to even out the sits bones. Relax the shoulders down. Belly is soft. Lift up through the crown of your head. Find a nice neutral spine. It's stacked evenly. And it becomes a little bit easier to sit. Go ahead and close your eyes. Turn in towards your breath. Listen to the inhale and the exhale. Feel the air moving in and out of the nostrils. Feel the lungs expanding and contracting in. And start breathing down into the belly. Bring some intention to the breath. With your inhale, expand the belly out. And then exhale, pull the belly in. Keep breathing into the belly, pressing it out with the inhale, pulling it in with the exhale. As we press it out with the inhale, we're creating space in the base of the lungs to draw the air in. As we compress the belly with the exhale, compressing the lungs to empty them out. Start to slow the breath down. We're breathing into the belly. We can't have a really deep, long breath. It's a little bit constricted. It's just about intention here. Maybe starting to count the length of your inhale and then the length of your exhale. Continue focusing on the belly. Maybe finding a pause at the top of the inhale. Just holding for a moment and then exhale, pull the belly in. Press the air out of the lungs. At the bottom of the exhale, pause again, just for a moment. And then draw fresh air in. Breathing slowly. And then just release the belly breath. Take a normal breath. And then think about, with your next inhale, reaching the ribs out. Feel them reach out to the sides, out into your back. With expanding the center area of the lungs, the middle parts. Your exhale, just let the ribs fall in. Release the air out of the lungs. And then inhale again, reach the ribs out. One more big breath, expanding the rib cage. Release that. Take another normal breath. And then with your next inhale, breathe up into the top chest. Reach the chest up and out. Top part of the lungs expand. And then exhale, just let the chest fall in. Again, inhale into the top of the chest. Feel some expansion in the front of the shoulders, around the collarbones. And then release. Couple more times. Big inhale into the top of the chest. And then release that breath. Just take another natural breath. And then we're going to put those three parts, those three different pieces of breath together to one. So inhale, expand the belly out. Continue the inhale into the rib cage, reaching out to the sides. And then top the inhale off in the top of the chest. All the way up. And then exhale, release the chest. Release the ribs. Draw the belly in. Empty out. And then again, inhale into the belly. And then out into the rib cage. Up into the top of the chest. Reach the lungs up to the collarbones. And then exhale, let the chest fall. Ribs relax in. Belly draws in. Continue with this breath. Breathing into all three parts of the lungs. Bottom, middle, and top. Expanding out to the front, to the sides, to the back. Really think about every centimeter of lungs expanding. And exhale, slowly releasing down from the top. Feel the breath moving through your lungs like a wave. Filling up every centimeter of space in the lungs. Expanding out. The exhale, letting things compress and fall in. Letting your exhale be a relaxation, a release. Exactly right. Just keep your focus on your breath. Filling up and pouring out. Take one more full breath in. Get those lungs as big as you can. Fill them up as much as you can. And then exhale, release. Really compress everything and empty those lungs out. And then let your breath return to normal. Nice and easy. Observing again, listening, feeling. Noticing the breath. Such an important thing that we take for granted. Happens without any thought. It continues on. When we become mindful of the breath, when we put intention into it, become a great service to us, a great healer, invigorator. Let's find focus. Find gratitude for the breath and all it does for us. We take a moment again to count the length of the inhale and exhale, letting it be natural, but using our counts to notice there's a change. Does your breath, does it slow down a little bit? Does it feel a bit deeper? What effects do you notice from taking full, big inhales to really fill the lungs up, bringing in as much fresh oxygen as we can, and then emptying out, letting go, releasing, compressing the lungs? What effect has that had on your normal breath? On any other sensations in the body? And on the mind, what is focusing on your breath caused your mind to shift its focus on? If your thoughts were scattered or they're a bit quieter, if you were dull with sleep, feel a bit more alert. So notice where you are now, starting a practice of mindfulness. Where's my mind right now? How does my body feel right now? Now pick something that you've identified that you would like to carry with you. Something that you would like to come back to. Whether it's a physical sensation, a mental sensation, something in your breath. Whatever it is, identify that one thing. Let it be something to help you focus your practice of mindfulness. Something that you can come back to. Something to help you notice how you're feeling in that moment and what you would like to return to from this practice of meditation. And then, whether it's taking a couple deep breaths, just sitting still for a moment, whatever you feel like will help you to come back to that sensation that you've picked from this moment. So name whatever it is. Tuck it away in the back of your mind. Try to take moments throughout your day or even tomorrow. Remember that thing and come back to it. It's sort of a tool for noticing where you are. Are you still in that place? Are you far from it? Maybe you're close. Begin building a practice of mindfulness, noticing, making observations of yourself. And then to close our meditation, take a couple of deep breaths. Big inhale. And then to exhale, big sigh, let it out. Nice and loud. Do it again, big inhale. And a big exhale to sigh out. And this last time with your inhale, shrug your shoulders up to your ears. And then exhale, sigh, and let the shoulders fall. Slowly open your eyes. Just to continue finding your grounding. Sit down through your sits bones. Really let them get heavy. Really lift through the crown of your head. Relax your shoulders. Let this also be something that you can come back to. Just finding a nice, even, solid posture. Whether it's in your car, at your desk, the dinner table, whatever it is. Just another practice of mindfulness of the body, of the spine. Thank you so much for joining me. I look forward to seeing you again next week. Have a beautiful day or evening, wherever you are. And see you next time. Ciao.